welcome to episode 31. Two, because we only did one episode that 1 week. Episode 32 of the IHN show, as always, here with my good friend Andy.
Ready to roll, and do we have stuff to talk about today?
I've been told we finally have a story.
Oh, do we ever.
So, story time with Uncle Andy.
Right. Now, what we gonna do is tell the story. And so, I'm at work Thursday night, and I'm in the back cooking. I'm on the grill, and then one of my coworkers handed me something that needed to go to the dishes, and he says, "Here, take this to the dishes." And I says, "All right." I grab what I need, or I grab what he hands me. I go back to the dishes, and Grandma's back there doing the dishes. And
people who Grandma is.
Yeah, I know. They wouldn't know.
No,
but,
just remind her who. Well, because you've said before. You said something about Grandma before earlier.
Oh yeah, right. And then Grandma always does the dishes at the back. That's all she does, and then puts stuff away once it's all clean and whatnot. And so I take it back to Grandma and put it where I needed to put it. And I says, "Sorry, Grandma, my coworker told me to come put this here." I go back into the kitchen, and then my coworker's making the food, and so he slides the sandwiches that he makes up. And then comes Grandma. I didn't know Grandma was following me until I turned around. Here Grandma comes in, starts walking to my coworker. My coworker looks at Grandma and says, "What are you looking at?" And Grandma says, "Not much, that's for dang sure." Oh my gosh, dude, Grandma totally roasted my coworker, and I was dying laughing. And that is another great story about Grandma.
Alright, so with that, we'll now move on to what track am I?
Nice.
Okay.
Who had that track?
What?
I remember you saying a couple episodes ago, you said, "Who had that track?" instead of "What track am I?"
I don't remember that.
Oh.
Okay.
That's fine. It's the same thing anyway.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Okay. I am a 2.28 mile, 17 turn asphalt road course. I almost said oval, but how can you have a 17 turn oval? Road course.
You take a couple feet and call it one turn.
Yeah. Well, because I'm so used to doing ovals, I just
yeah.
A couple feet, turn.
2.28
miles, 17 turn road course.
17 turns. That's key.
I even got some free time because I forgot to start a timer.
Oh, nice. Let me look that up here.
I don't think so.
I need to say, hold the phone. Gosh. Next hint.
NASCAR races there.
That's what I thought. I got my first guess.
Okay.
Is it Watkins Glen?
Correct.
Mo freaking full. I'm trying to find my sensor button.
Watkins Glen is actually only 9 turns. Or 8 turns, and it's 2.5 miles. It's a little bit longer. It doesn't have as many turns.
Mother truck, dude. Next hint.
I would give you when it was built, but I can't find it.
Great.
But I would go to say the Xfinity Series and the Cup Series both race there. The Truck Series does not.
Xfinity and Cup races there.
Xfinity and Cup Truck does not.
Yep. Next.
The original layout of the track was supposed to be a 2.4 mile, 18 turn road course, but we're taking a turn out and reduced to 2.28 mile, 17 turn road course.
Oh, great. I have absolutely no clue. I'll take my next hint, though.
This road course has a nickname associated with it. You got 30 seconds left.
Next hint.
No, that's too easy. It is in NASCAR's stomping grounds.
Stomping grounds?
I have explained stomping grounds before, and I'm not going to again.
Oh, crap. Guess who forgot?
Well, better throw out a road course then.
Not Sonoma, is it?
No, it is not Sonoma. So what's the only possible other road course on the NASCAR schedule?
Oh, what is that one called?
You're already out of time, so you don't get it, but...
Oh, the Charlotte Roval.
Yeah, see, you should have gotten it when I said NASCAR, the Cup Series races there. That should have been a dead giveaway, because you already said the Glen.
Yep.
And NASCAR only goes to 3 road courses a year, and you have 3 guesses, so you can get it in the amount of time. Minus 1 dingers for that one. Jeez.
This game.
That's a deserved minus 1 dinger.
It is, you know.
Yeah, that's almost minus 2 dingers, but I'm being nice.
Okay, we're good.
I'm in a good mood today. So we are skipping IndyCar, so we're going right to fun fact.
Oh, nice. That works.
Because there was nothing on IndyCar that I saw.
Today's fun fact of the day for me, exactly. Always something about hockey, and I found a new website, thank God. The Stanley Cup, when it was originally a bowl, that was meant to be a cereal bowl. And it was once left on the side of the road by mistake one time, and on a separate time, it was even lost on a flight.
I remember hearing that. Yeah.
Yep, then that is my fun fact of the day.
It was left on the side of the road, I believe, by the Montreal Canadiens, because they had a flat tire, and they put the cup out just for grins and giggles.
Yep.
And they fixed the flat tire, and they took off and left the cup on the side of the road. Whoops!
Oops.
But they went back there the next morning, and it was still there. So think about if that was lost, man. Who
Somebody
took it?
stole
Nobody's going to give it up.
Yeah.
You go into the man cave, look what I found on the side of the road, man.
You just sell it for money.
Yeah, right. Keep that, man. You never find that crap.
Sell it to a pawn shop, and then the owner gets arrested.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay. My fun fact is, the first post-World War II road race held in the USA was in Watkins Glen, New York.
Nice.
And obviously, of course, NASCAR races at Watkins Glen. It was in the city. It was kind of like Road America. They raced through like the towns, and now they're on a private thing. So, it was It was on October 2nd, 1984. So it was quite nippy weather. So, and with that, like I said, as we skip IndyCar, we'll move on to my favorite thing, as I like to call hooky. All right, in hockey, we're going to start off with some free agency signings. So I mean some, I mean two.
And we pray to God that Willie re-signed.
Nope.
And did he or did he not, mofo?
Yanni, it's Yanni, not Laura, by the way. Yanni Gourde,
I heard that. Yep.
Right wing at the age of 26 for the Lightning.
Tampa Bay Lightning. Yep.
He played 14 games so far this season. He's played 14 games. He has 6 goals, 8 assists, 14 points, 9 penalty minutes, and is a +6. He signed a contract extension for 6 years, $5.166 million a year for a total of $31 million. So that's pretty good.
Making bank.
Yeah. And then Packerztown, the goaltender for the Smashville Predators, age 36, 7 games plays, 5-1-0, a .948 save percentage, 1.63 goals against average. I was going to choose him, but I was like, he's 36, he's going to drop off. Damn it, I wish I would have chose him. Screw Carey Price. Carey Price sucks. He's at like .902.
Packerztown right now is the ageless wonder.
I know. Doesn't somebody have him in fantasy? I swear somebody has him.
I think my bot has him. I think my bot has Rene.
Well, of course, it's neither of us. Andy's nifty team.
My bot has it. That Andy's nifty team is my team. My bot's team is the champion team. Because they're the winless team. Scroll down on that one. You'll find Rene. He's also got Tukes and Martin Jones.
Oh, Martin Jones ain't that good. At least I don't think he is. What is he doing this year? Yeah, he's doing pretty bad. 2.699. Oop.
Hey, 2.69.
Red 0.
Free dinger. Chalk it up.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, he signed a 2-year extension, re-signing, 2 years for $5 million for $10 million overall.
Not bad.
Pretty good. All right, and as we're on the topic of fantasy, let's go on to fantasy.
Hey.
So
last week
in fantasy, I played my bot and I got my ass whooped. I had 283.1 and he had 296.4 SOB. Of course, I changed out Morgan Riley for Victor Hedman because Edmonds on the IR. And now Victor Arvidsson's on the IR, and that SOB has... Hold on, I got a little bit. He has 8 goals and 4 assists so far. Yeah, and now he's on the IR. Fantastic. Jeez.
It's just like being Austin Matthews, you know?
Pretty much. I might get rid of Stamkos. Stamkos is... How does Patty Kane only have an 8.4 fan vote?
Because nobody likes
He has 11 goals and 8 assists.
Hot dang.
And, see, this is where it's broken. It's going by fan... That's so trash.
I know.
11 goals and what was it? 11 goals and 8 assists, 8.4 fan votes. That's so dumb.
Isn't it ever?
Jeez. I don't get it.
Neither do I. And then I played my bot. I won. I am now 4-0-0. I cannot be stopped. 271 to 194.1.
I think that's broken.
This game's not broken. It's doing great. It's making me win.
No, the fan vote, the fan points thing.
Yeah, it is stupid.
That is like how does
it is the dumbest thing ever.
How does Patrick Kane get an 8.4 fan vote, 11 goals and 8 assists? Let me see.
What they need to do. Hold on here. Let me
see. Stamkos has. Come on, you damn thing.
Oh, nice.
Stamkos. Alright, fine, we'll try Patrick Kane. Alright, fine, we'll try Claude Giroux. Alright, gets pissed off after a while, and now it froze. Oh, now it loads.
What's your guy, or what's the highest percentage your guys is?
Last week was Jack Eichel at 41.6.
The highest? You gotta be kidding me.
There wasn't many games last week for me.
Oh.
Yeah, there's only the player that played, the guy who played the most game was Morgan Riley and Vasilevsky at 2 each.
No, geez.
I'm sorry, now it's goals.
My highest right now
Hold on.
is...
It doesn't tell me games played? That sucks.
My highest right now is Brent Burns and John Carlson. You would think that they'd be up there, but towards the bottom, not all the way at the top. Taylor Hall, I have him at 92%.
No,
yours
92%
is what Taylor Hall's at.
What? What do you mean 92%?
Percentage started.
Oh,
that's what that is. Well, that's stupid.
Well, that tells you how injury prone the guy is.
Oh, great.
So, like, if he only starts 63% of the time, he wouldn't be a good pick. Either he's a healthy scratch or he's injury prone.
Yep.
So, him starting 92% of the time, that's good, because that means he's a consistent player.
That
He
is
doesn't get injured often. I mean, injuries, you just happen to get the injuries, but he's not a scratch, is what I'm saying. Nobody knows that he's just not a scratch. Freaking Line A, got a flipping hat trick in Finland. Good lord. SOB. So,
sweet.
I actually had more points. Or you're a champion team, right?
Nifty.
I actually had more points than you last week. Champion team had the least amount of points. He had 194.1. I had more points than you. My bot topped all of us. 296.4. Because I had 283.1 and you had 271 exactly. Couldn't do that again even if you tried.
Mm-hmm.
This week, I go up against you.
And it's gonna be great.
So, of course, we're not allowed. The rule is we can't. We could probably get more points if we dicked with who's starting and who's on the bench each day.
Yep.
But our rule is you pick it for the week and you're done. That's it.
And we just let it go.
We just let it go.
Yep.
So you have to play it. I mean, in my case, I have 2 guys in the IR, so I can bench their asses.
Yep.
So I mean.
And then our bots play. Your bot is 3-1-0 because your bot has Connor McJeepers.
Yeah, and he's got.
And then my bot is
he's
winless.
got McJeepers, Draisaitl, Panarin, Line A, Bergeron, freaking A, and then he's got Bob Robsky, Brain Holtby. Bob Robsky sucks. How does he have so many? 3.33 goals. This is where it's broken. 3.33 goals against average, a save percentage of under 900, 42.2 fan points.
No wonder they're starting Jonas Corposalo more often.
Yeah. And yet he gets more fan points than... let me see here. Carey Price had 2.59 goals against average and a .907. He gets more fan points than Andrei Vasilevsky. Oh, get his stats. 1.98 goals against average, .935 save percentage.
How does that work?
Exactly. And he has 7 wins. Rank 18.
Uh-huh.
Bob Rabsky, he was like 108th, I think. And 3 wins. 183. And with 3 wins.
And my bots team is Cindy Crybaby, Tyler Sagan, Ovi, Johnny Hockey, David Pasta Sauce, Blake Wheeler, Eric Carlson, Seth Jones, Shane Gostisbehere, Torkrud, Evgeny Kuznetsov, Evander Kane, Radulov, who's out right now, Rene, Tukes, and Martin Jones. Pretty stacked for a winless team. That's for dang sure. We got some good games today. I used to say, that'll do it for fantasy for me. So I'm all set here.
Oh, okay, so that's how fan points work. It's fantasy. It's short for fantasy points.
Yeah.
So fan points works. It's based off of last season. So how the player did last season is how they start.
Oh.
So obviously when I took Rasmus, I said close the freaking thing.
When you stole Rasmus Dahlin.
When I took Rasmus Dahlin, he was at he was at very low fan points.
Yeah.
Fantasy points. But when you take Connor McDavid, he's very high in fantasy points.
Yeah, because of the defending
John
whatever
Tavares,
that trophy
Austin Matthews, all those guys.
Yeah.
So with Bob Robsky at 42.2, that's because he kicked butt last season.
Yep.
Even though he's sucking this season.
Uh-huh.
Which doesn't make sense in my opinion. That's where it's broken. You can do that for your draft, but when you get to this,
hit the reset button.
Yeah, you can't have a guy with over 3 goals against if you're under 900 in the NHL for save percentage, you should not be in the NHL.
Mm-hmm.
Versus a guy who's at .935 save percentage and under 2 goals against average. There's a goals against average of 1.35 and a save percentage of I think almost 40. Yeah, 40 exactly. A point of 400ths. That's broken.
Exactly.
So, yeah, you gotta hit the reset button.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously with McDavid, you don't have to because he's just gonna do the same damn thing he did last year.
Yeah, along with Taylor Hall breaking his back, carrying his team to the playoffs.
Well, that's because he had the 24-game point streak, though.
Yep.
So
he tore it up.
Maybe this first year will be kind of sucky, but then next year, yeah, you haven't done.
And Taylor Hall's not even my best player right now. Right now, currently, my best player is none other
than the injured Austin Matthews.
No, Nikita Kucherov.
Oh.
I mean, Kucherov is going ham right now, so...
Yeah, well, he's Kucherov, so...
Yep.
That helps.
He's doing what he's doing best.
Mm-hmm. Pissing me off.
Exactly. All right.
Scores. I'll do Friday and Saturday because the Friday has like 3 games.
That I got Thursday.
Thursday? We don't have to read Thursday.
We don't?
No. Oh, wait, yeah, we do.
I used to say.
We have to read all the way back to Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Wednesday.
All right, then I got Wednesday, Thursday.
All right.
Wednesday. Oh, I saw the highlights of this game. The only game between the Chicago Blackhawks and the Vancouver Canucks at Rogers Palace. Whatever you want to say about Rogers. About Robbers.
This
Place, that's it. The Canucks got 4, and the Hawks got 2. They pulled off another upset, thank God. Thursday, the Winnipeg Jets at Florida Panthers. The Jets won. Had to see that coming 4-2.
No, really?
Speaking of the Toronto Maple Leafs and Austin Matthews, my very own Dallas Stars.
Or lack thereof.
Yeah, my very own Dallas Stars in Toronto
to
play the Leafs.
At the newly sponsored Scotiabank Center.
The Stars got 2, and the Maple Laughs got 1. JB Ben and Devin Shore got those goals. Anton Hudobin won that game for them, and they went up against Harold Bluetooth. But this game right here, I did not see the highlights of it, but it's a great thing. The other team in Pennsylvania played the New York Islanders, and I believe it was at Barclays Center.
Probably.
The Islanders got 3 in a shootout, and the other team in Pennsylvania got 2. Thank God for that.
What, are you expecting a dinger out of me or something?
No.
Because I'm the only one who records dingers. Well,
Hey, I was looking for the hallelujah button on my thing here, and I couldn't find it. But, dinger was close enough. This game, I like. The Washington Capitals at the Bell Center to play at Les Canadiens de Montreal. The Capitals and the defending Stanley Cup champions got 4, and the Canadians got 6. Hot dang. No goaltending in that whatsoever.
Nope, that's where Carey Price lost all his stats.
Uh-huh. Along with Braden Holtbeast.
Who actually sucked last year in stats pre-playoffs.
Yeah.
He
Next.
was like almost 3 in the goals against and just barely over 900 in saves.
Hot dang. Next, you got the Buffalo Senators. What?
Hey,
they played the Ottawa Sabres. Did you know?
Yeah, they're new teams.
Yeah.
Hey,
expansions.
Hey,
next to Seattle.
Yeah. Hey, check this sound out.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do the car crashing sound.
Oh.
That would have worked too.
Yeah. Well, no difference is car crash. You wouldn't lose a dinger. The X thing, you did lose a dinger.
Oh, sheep. You're right.
So yeah, this is what it more sounded like though. So
you know. Words are hard, you know. The Buffalo
a big fat
sad tuba for that song, and my dad plays that. No, he used to.
Oh God, I just thought of a story now.
My dad used to play the tuba in marching band in high school, and I think he might have been able to play that. I don't know.
No, I was thinking of a different tuba.
Oh, jeez.
This just happened yesterday. I totally forgot about it.
When we get done with this,
we'll
with
get
the
done
NHL,
with
AHL, and ECHL scores,
we'll
you
get
can
done
say
with
it.
scores. So let's go.
Keep it in mind.
Yeah, I'll keep it in mind. Here, I'll write it down.
Write it down. Okay. The Buffalo Sabres, I got it right this time, got 2 and played the Ottawa Senators.
Are you sure about
in
that?
Canadian Tire Center. Yeah, they got 4.
Okay. Hey, this game's pretty.
Hey, this game right here.
Hey, guess what? Oh wait, you can go. Sorry.
The New Jersey Devils New Jersey at LCA to play yours truly.
Hey, look who
the
scored.
Wings.
Look who scored for New Jersey. Johansson.
That's pretty good. That should be a dinger or something. But anyway, the Devils got 3, and the Wings, yours truly, got 4. Free Arby's curly fries.
Yep.
Did you get some?
No, I didn't get them that day.
Oh.
I was too busy the day after.
Yep.
Guess the best part is Detroit couldn't even score 5-on-5.
Oh.
The first 2 goals came on the power play, and the second 2 came on the shorthanded.
Oh my gosh.
The last one was an empty netter though, so.
Oh yeah.
But Applicators was nice. I think. Who was it? Mantha. No, Glendenning and him went down. Glendenning shot. It was right there, and the Applicator just backdoor. Boom.
Yep.
And then Marty Ferg had a freaking blast from the circle.
Oh, dude.
Oh, man.
From Ovi's office.
Yeah, pretty much. Stamkos' office, too.
Yeah, yep.
Rasmussen was in front of the net screen and then got a rebound.
It was great. I did see those goals.
That's great. Here we come, the Smashville Predators kicking A still.
And against the Tampa Bay Lightning. That is a very good prediction of who's going to come into the Stanley Cup Finals this year. The Smashville Preds got 4 in Tampa Bay. And then the Lightning got 1. They beat them. It was a great game. But this game right here, thank God for this. The Vegas Golden Knights are in wherever the St. Louis Blues play, or whatever their name is.
Enterprise Center.
That's it. The Golden Knights got 3, and the St. Louis Blues got 5. Thank God. This game, this is great. No goaltending involved whatsoever in this game. The Colorado Avalanche got 5 against the Calgary Flames in Scotiabank Arena.
Scotiabank Saddle Dome.
Saddle Dome, that's it. Theirs is the Saddle Dome. The Avs got 6. Or no, the Avs got 5, and the Flames were their offense was on fire and scored 6 goals to win. I I thought you were gonna hit the button and take away a dinger. I
You
was waiting for that.
You're gonna be back at -1.
Yeah. Oh crap.
Because you said the Ottawa Sabres or the Buffalo Senators.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right. Anyways,
this game here, the Chicago Hawks and the Edmonton Oils are
Oils.
Yeah, the Edmonton. Yeah, that's their nickname. I called them the Edmonton Oils.
Because I guess adding the is so difficult.
Uh-huh.
It's not even an extra syllable.
The Oilers got 4, and the Hawks got 0. They blanked them. That's great. I saw the highlights of this game.
Oscar didn't get the shutout.
In a shootout, the New York Rangers got 3 in Honda Center to play the Anaheim Ducks, and they got 2. Sucks.
It's great.
But this game here, dude, oh my gosh. The LA Kings, I tell you, in LA at Staples Center, the Kings got 2 and played the visiting Philadelphia Flyers. The good Pennsylvania team, they got 5 and the Flyers won. The Kings are still just doing bad.
Oh,
I don't know why, but they are.
We'll get to it in the news.
Okay.
Go.
Sorry. The Jackets.
I was gonna chime in about something about the Kings, but get to it.
The Jackets got 4 and played the San Jose Sharks in SAP Center. They do not like it if you say SAP. They got 1.
No, they don't.
They do not. I know that's for sure.
It's not because they do not play in a maple tree. Anyways.
Friday.
Oh.
The Florida Panthers and the Winnipeg Jets.
Rematch.
Did they play back-to-back? They did.
Yeah, they played back-to-back in Finland.
Yeah, it was the same score and the same winners, too. No joke.
No. Day before Jets won.
Oh, I read that wrong. Okay, I had it. You can take away a dinger because I read it backwards.
That's pretty
I would
good.
do that.
I would, too. The Panthers
All
won
right,
4-2
Buffalo
this time.
Senators and the Ottawa Sabres rematch. No.
No, but the Canucks and the Avs. I saw the highlights of this game.
Oh, no, jeez. Was there a goalie?
There was no goaltendings. Philip Grubauer and whoever, they don't even have the
No,
Canucks.
they got so much crap they couldn't fit it in.
Exactly. In overtime, I saw the overtime winning goal by Elliott.
It was probably
by Derek Pouliot. It was great.
I'd put money on it was Markstrom.
I think you're right. Yeah, you were. Yeah, you're right. I saw the highlights of this game. It was Markstrom and not Anders Nielsen. The Avalanche got 6 in overtime, and the Canucks got 7. The Canucks, they're pulling off more upsets.
Oh,
this has
boy.
been a tough. I know this has
Look
been a
at
tough
the
month.
Desert Dogs.
But the Desert Dogs continue their winning streak in overtime over the Carolina Hurricanes in the desert. They win 4-3.
Pretty good.
It is.
All right. Speaking of the Buffalo Senators and the Ottawa Sabres, they did rematch, and the Sabres completely opened up the freaking floodgates.
Yeah.
Completely.
Did they ever?
As I think a thing would be, they raped them 9-2.
Uh-huh.
Holy crap.
So they had
They left Anderson in the whole game. Poor guy. They had to have yanked him.
It was surprise. Insert bad word here that I'm not allowed to say because
Yes.
I put a censor on it.
Surprise, mother. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Lightning and the Canadiens played. Lightning won 4-1. Oilers
Sucks.
beat the Wings 4-3. That sucked.
It really sucks.
Well, when the Oilers scored 12 seconds into the freaking game. Good lord, you dummies. Hey, Delarose got his first goal as a Wing, though.
He did. Yup.
I didn't even know we got him until I watched him play against the Devils. I'm like, since
Yeah.
when did we have Delarose?
We picked him off of waivers from the Canadians.
Yeah,
Thanks,
and then
Canadians.
we sent Christopher N down to Grand Rapids.
That's good.
The Islanders beat the Devils. Speaking of the Devils, the Islanders beat the Devils 3-0. Shut them out. Another shutout for Thomas Greiss, 2 in a row.
Sucks.
Why?
I wanted the Devils to win that game.
Yeah, so what's your point?
Freaking A.
No, it sucks.
Sucks.
Hey, this is pretty good. Hey, we got this one right.
Hey, this game right
The
here.
Maple Laughs shut out the other team, Pennsylvania, 5-0.
5-0.
Shut out for Fred.
Harold Bluetooth.
So you get 2 dingers.
2 dingers.
Back up to 1.
Woohoo.
Oh, wait, no, you're at 3 now, because I didn't ever bring you back. No. Yeah, you're at 0 because you read it wrong. So now you're back up to 2.
To 0. Oh, 2.
You're at 2. The
Harold-
Stars beat the
Let's go.
Capitals 4-3 in overtime. The Wild beat the Blues 5-1. The Predators beat
Sucks.
the Bruins 1-0. Shout out for Mr. Re-signer Pekka, who also re-signed on his 36th birthday. And the same day on his 36th birthday, he gets a shutout.
That's a dinger for him, not me.
Yes, it is.
It is a dinger for him.
He gets, if I could do it enough, he gets 2 dingers.
He gets 2 dingers.
He'd get 36 dingers, but I don't have enough time.
Nice.
The Golden Knights win. Oh my God, shutout city for Saturday. Good Lord.
Yeah. This is a great game right here.
What is this, the third shutout of the day?
That gets 3 dingers.
No, hold on. 1, 2,
It
3.
is 3.
The 4th shutout of the day.
Hot dang.
Golden Knights, Marc-Andre McFleury, 3-0 over the Hurricanes.
Marc-Andre the McFlurry machine is not broken.
No, it's working great.
It just does it ever.
The Flames continue their forest fire and beat the Blackhawks 5-3. The Kings finally did something with their lives and won 4-1, and the Sharks won 4-3 against the Flyers and OT as the Flyers go on a California road trip.
Sucks.
The Lightning win over the Ottawa Sabres 4-3 in overtime. The Buffalo Senators play the Rangers 3-1. And the Ducks get rid of their 6-game losing streak in a win over the Blue Jackets 3-2.
Cam Fowler with
OT winner.
And a hat trick.
And a hattie. Yeah.
He scored all 3.
He's going to be out for the next 4 months with back surgery.
Is he ever?
Here we go. We got games now. Okay, Stars, Bruins, 7 p.m. Canadiens. Oh, wait. No, this doesn't matter because it's not even going to come out. So we'll skip over to Wednesday. Boop.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say a different fun fact about this game. And I know what it is, but if I'm allowed to tell it.
What game?
The Ducks and Jackets game that happened yesterday.
All right, go for it.
When Cam Fowler had the hat trick in the overtime winner for the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, that was only the 5th time somebody has scored a hat trick for a Ducks game. And how long have the Ducks been around? And there's only been 5 times the Ducks have got a hat trick. How long have the Ducks been around? 25 years. And that's only been the 5th time somebody scored a hat trick for that franchise? Are you kidding me? That was also what I heard when I watched the highlights. The guy said that. I swear. Yeah, 25, because their logo is not the webbed foot, duck foot D in the middle. It's the 25 now, I think. Mm-hmm. The Ducks have been around for 25. It'd be something if they won the cup.
I think it's defenseman. Because there's way more than 5.
Oh, defenseman, yeah.
There's 54 hat tricks for the Ducks.
Oh, that's much better.
Yeah, it's a few more beers than 5.
Yeah, just pocket change.
I think it's probably for defensemen.
Okay,
that sounds about right.
Yeah,
for defensemen.
Fifth time yeah, that's better. Okay, anyway,
when you said that, I was like, there's no way.
I used to say.
All right. Anyways, Wednesday games be like. Other team in Pennsylvania rematch the Capitals on NBCSN at 7:30 p.m. Preds Avalanche rematch of the
battle of
divisional finals
of the Central
Division. No, not even the
Division
divisional finals.
The battle of the Central Division finals.
Central Division finals.
Semifinals.
No, it wouldn't even be the Central Division. Yeah, it is the Central Division.
Semifinals.
Central Division. No, there's 4 rounds. Central Division.
That's the Western Conference.
No. There's 4 rounds in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have to. It can't be the divisional finals because there's 4 teams from each, so it'd have to be the
semifinals.
Semifinals, yeah.
There you go. That's the same.
I was just saying, no.
I've been trying to tell you this whole time. You ain't listening.
What?
Exactly.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
Who?
How many?
Pick a number, any number. All right, I'll pick the number 22.
Oh, that's the wrong number.
Son of a boop. It was 69, wasn't it?
Yep. Preds also play on NBCSN at 10 p.m. against the Avalanche, and the Flames, hopefully to continue their hot streak. I am on frickin' fire right now. Against the Ducks at 10:30 p.m. Thursday be like a whole lot of games. Canucks and Boston Beaches face off at 7 p.m. Oilers Panthers at 7 p.m. Coyotes Flyers at 7 p.m. Sabres Canadiens at 7:30 p.m. Big difference.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, no, not Sabres. The Buffalo Senators and
Buffalo
the Canadiens.
Senators.
Yep, at 7:30 p.m. The Golden Knights and the Ottawa Sabres. There we go.
They're back at it again.
Also at 7:30 p.m.
Yep.
The Islanders and the Lightning at 7:30 p.m. Hurricanes and Blackhawks at 8:30 p.m.
That's going to be a great game.
Oh, whatever. 500 teams.
Yep.
Sharks and Stars at 8:30 p.m. and Wild and Kings at 10:30 p.m.
Friday. I got Friday, don't I?
Yeah.
The New Jersey Devils in Toronto to play the Laughs. At former Air Canada Centre Arena, whatever you want to call it, at 7 p.m.
Scotiabank.
That's
Arena.
it. Blue Jackets in Capital One Bank Arena, or Capital One Arena. That's it. Jackets and Capitals, 7 p.m. Eastern. What I get? I lost 2 dingers.
You lost a dinger. I actually hit W, not E. You lost a dinger.
Crap.
Because you keep saying bank.
The New York Rangers in LCA to play the Wings, 7:30. San Jose Sharks and the St. Louis Blues at 8 p.m.
You said the San Luis Blues.
San Luis Blues. The Colorado Avalanche and the Winnipeg Jets at 8 in Winnipeg. The Minnesota Wild and the Anaheim Ducks at Honda Center at 10 p.m.
All right.
Saturday.
No, we don't care about Saturday. We'll record that later.
Great.
All right, predictions. Capitals, Hope Beast gets the shutout against the other team, Pennsylvania.
23-0.
Like it. Predators, Avalanche, that's going to be a close game. I'm saying that's going to be like a final 3-2 or something.
I have the Predators in overtime.
I'll take that. I'll take the Flames over the Ducks.
I have the Ducks.
Biased and truthful.
My biased is the Ducks. My truthful is the Ducks.
Of course it is. You always do truthful and biased is the same.
Yep, dig straight. I know.
That's supposed to be 2 different things.
Oh, well, yeah, I know, but I don't know.
Canucks get will smoke the Bruins. Or, I'm sorry, the Beaches.
Anders Nielsen records the shutout.
Oh, you're saying Nielsen starts.
Anders Nielsen.
Oilers, Panthers.
Oilers.
Desert Dogs get 7 in a row.
Go Flyers, go. Break that streak.
It might even be... No, I'm sorry. This would be 6 in a row. This might even be the 7th in a row, yeah, by the time they get around. I don't know. I want the Desert Dogs to go, man.
I want the Flyers. They need to get to 500.
I don't care about that. I want the Desert Dogs.
It's our game, and we need it now.
That's right.
It's right.
Senators over the... Buffalo Senators over the Montreal Canadiens.
I have that vice versa. Go Canadiens, go. But this game, the Battle of the Warriors. The Golden Knights and the Senators. What? This is what's known as the Battle of the Warriors.
I know, I just gave you
This
is like a record number of Badum crashes.
I know. We're hot today.
Oh, if it was only a Flames game.
Yep.
I'm gonna take the Knights.
I also have the Knights.
I'm gonna take the Islanders over the Lightning.
I'm gonna take the Lightning.
Hurricanes over the Hawks.
I also have that. Go Canes, go.
Stars over the Sharks.
Go Stars, go. Dang
Stars
straight.
Are at home.
Dang straight.
And Wild at the Kings.
Go Wild, go.
Okay, I'll take that. And that's all we got. Oh wait, no, Friday.
Friday predictions.
Maple Laughs over the Devils.
Go not Maple Laughs. Dang it. Go Devils, go.
Jackets over the Caps.
Jonas Corposalo records the shutout.
Ooh. Ballsy.
Balls to the walls here.
Red Wings over the Rangers. Biased. Red Wings.
We all know who's going to win that game.
Red Wings over the Rangers.
Yep.
Truthful.
Go Blues, go.
Sharks over the Blues.
Go Blues, go.
No, wait. Didn't the Sharks play the day before?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they played the day before. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Blues then. I'll take that. Ooh, that's a good game.
It's going to be a flying good game.
Now you're trying too hard.
I know.
I'm going to take the Avalanche just because of Rantanen and McKinnon.
And Landeskog. Yep, who I picked up on free agency.
It's either going to be an overtime or a shootout.
I know. I have the Avalanche in a shootout.
I'll say it's going to be an extra. If it's not an extra, I'll be damned.
Yeah.
And the Wild played the day before, so I'll take Ducks.
I also have the Ducks. Go Ducks, go. All
right, let's
John Gibson records the shutout.
I doubt that much.
I know.
All right, go with your other scores.
My other scores.
For not the other team in Pennsylvania, the other league that nobody can remembers.
The AHL, the ECHL.
Oh, yeah, that league.
We will first start with the AHL. Yours truly, the Grand Rapids Griffins, 2017 and 2013 Calder Cup champs. On Friday, November 2nd, they played the Iowa Wild at home at Van Andel Arena. It went down into a shootout. The Griffins got 2, and the Wild got 3.
Right. Oh, wait. I forgot.
I was to say, you have that sound, don't you?
I forgot. I got a sound effect for that. Where's it at? Oh, yeah. That sounds better.
That's better. Yep. On Saturday, they played back-to-back games. It was also at home. They did not have to do any traveling, but a different opponent against the Milwaukee Admirals.
Yeah, they had to go travel to the party store when they lost.
Yup. No, but they did do some traveling after this game because they beat the Milwaukee Admirals 2-1, and where they traveled to was the bar to have a beer and celebrate.
That's right. And then they had to go travel because they had 3 games in 3 days.
Mm-hmm. They did travel. On Sunday, they played the Cleveland Monsters at Wells Fargo Center. I know that one.
They play at Wells Fargo? Oh, yeah.
The Cleveland Monsters play at Wells Fargo Center.
What?
They do.
Since when did Quicken Loans stop sponsoring the arena?
Oh, I got them mixed up. Oh, crap. I think it is Quicken Loans.
It is Quicken
Is
Loans.
it Quicken? Oh, jeez. Wells Fargo Center is Philadelphia.
No,
Oh, my gosh. You can
better look that
smack
up.
me.
You better look that up. It don't lie.
Cleveland Monsters. Arena/stadium. Quicken Loans Arena.
X0.
But, this game you can just kiss my... Sucks, eh?
Alright.
After the Saturday game when they won, they got drunk. They got undrunk and came to Cleveland. And after they got done with the Cleveland Monsters, it was tied at 2 in the second period. I was listening to this game on the radio on 106.9, headed on my way to youth group. It was tied at 2. Or they tied it at 2 during the second period, and then I shut it off and went to youth group. And then Cleveland scored 2 more. It was 2-4. And then the Griffins scored 6 unanswered goals to smoke the Cleveland Monsters 8-4. And the Grand Rapids Griffins went back home to the same bar to have another beer. And won 8-4. So now they're on a 4-game point streak, but a 2-game win streak. And then next game is Thursday and Saturday. Those are both in Manitoba to play the Moose. Which is pretty good.
ECHL?
ECHL for
the
yours
Firebirds
truly.
still fat losers.
Oh yeah, that's right. They lost again to the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds 2-6, I think. The record, I know guys, I am a Flit Firebirds fan because my dad goes there every Friday for work purposes, and so that
automatically makes you a fan.
Yeah, I could have chosen the Saginaw.
Anyways.
As I say, I know I do like the Saginaw Spirit and Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds for the OHL, but since they're doing bad, I feel bad for them. And then Ty Dellandrea was drafted by the Stars, so I'm also a fan of that.
What division are they in? Well, they're in the Western Conference. Oh yeah. Oh, it's 16-1. You're terrible. Go home.
I'd rather, to be honest, I'd rather cry than laugh.
Oh my
That's
god,
the thing.
that's hilarious.
Oh my, no, it's not.
That is so funny.
No, it's not.
That's hilarious.
No, it's not.
Yes.
Shut up, Meg.
No, it's funny.
No, it's not.
Listen to goals for versus goals against. Goals for 38. Goals against 104.
I know. Trust me.
God.
I follow them on Facebook. The scores are bad.
Hey, at least they have 1 point. They're not at 0.
Yeah.
They're still last in the league.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny right there.
But some good news for the ECHL.
I don't care. That's fine. That made my day.
The Toledo Walleye.
Man.
Let me see here.
How many people? I bet you there's still more people in the stands than at a NASCAR event.
True. On Friday,
still railing on NASCAR. We're not even on NASCAR.
Yep. Instead of 1 soul, there's 2.
Yeah.
On Friday and Saturday, yours truly, the Toledo Walleye, played the Idaho Steelheads at home at Huntington Bank Arena. I know that one. Friday, the game recap. The Walleye win 5 in a row, and they also blank the Idaho Steelheads 4-0 on the Friday game. In the Saturday game, they win 6 in a row to beat the Idaho Steelheads again at home. The score was 3-2. Their record is now 7-1-1. The Idaho Steelheads' record is 4-5-1. And I believe the Toledo Walleye are now the best team in the ECHL. Let me look that up.
I can tell you who's the worst team in the OHL.
Yeah. Yours truly.
It's so bad.
It is.
It's so funny.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. You have a team that's doing that. It's just if you're on like a 5-game losing streak, that's sad. But when you lose 16 games, come on. You gotta figure it out. You're worse than the Coyotes, man.
They're worse than the Red Wings.
I know, and that's saying a lot. I don't even think the Red Wings are last in the league anymore.
They still are.
They still are?
Oh, yeah, and get this. I guessed Toledo Walleye was in first. Guess what place they're in?
Second.
Exactly. Get who's in first? The Adirondack Thunder. The Toledo Walleye are 7-1-1 with a 6-game win streak, and the Adirondack Thunder are 8-2-0. They're tearing it up.
The Red Wings are...
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. There's a new...
Holy crap, the Red Wings aren't last, in fact, the 29th.
Oh, jeez. Who's 31st and 30th?
Take your guess.
Let's go with the LA Kings.
Are...
30th?
And...
Who's dead last in the league? Come on, who's the worst team in the league? I don't freaking know. I'm gonna be in flames when I hear this.
They were just across the pond.
They were just across the pond.
They were just on the other side of the pond. Oh my god, have you never heard that reference before?
No.
Oh my, yes you have. The Florida Panthers. People refer to the Atlantic Ocean as the pond sometimes. Like when you go from
I
Europe,
never knew that.
If you go from Europe to North America or North America to Europe, you say, yeah, I hopped the pond. Anyways, you still got it wrong. Florida's 30th, okay. LA's 31st. But they're both at 9 points, so it's just that Florida's played 2 less games, so.
Yeah. This week on the schedule for the Toledo Walleye, this Friday, they are in Kalamazoo to play the Wings, affiliates of the Vancouver Canucks and the Utica Comets at 7:30 p.m. That'll be a great game. We're going to kick their A's. Wait a minute. I also wanted to say something. Forward. I looked up at the ECHL standings, and, there's a new team in the ECHL. There's not 26 anymore. There's not 26. There's 27. This new team in the ECHL that have found new land is called the Newfoundland Growlers. No joke. And they're 7-5-0, and I believe they're a new team. Let me look that up.
What are the Newfoundland?
The Newfoundland, what is their team name? Growlers.
Growlers or something like that.
The Newfoundland Growlers.
Yep, 2018.
2018, a new ECHL hockey team. And they're third in the league with 7-5-0. They're the next Vegas, let me tell you. We're going to have to keep an eye on these guys, and I'm going to have to keep an update on these stories here. Here's a free dinger, if you give it to me. Your favorite, ugliest team name, the Greenville Swamp Rabbits, in the standings, are in 22nd. No dinger? That's fine, I don't care. Woo! Nice. 2 dingers. It makes 2 and 2, put them together. Okay, anyway, that'll do it.
Well, they can't, yeah,
the Greenville Swamp Rabbits, that team name you laughed at, you know?
The search for a new professional hockey team in St. John's began after the departure of the St. John Ice Caps of the AHL. In July 2016, the Montreal Canadiens, who own the franchise used by the club, confirmed the relocation of the team. Yeah, Laval, for the start of that team. From that point, 2 rival groups formed. The first were the operators of the St. John Edge basketball team and current occupants of Mile One Center, who looked to secure Quebec QMGHL franchise for the arena. The other local businessmen, including Ice hockey executive Glenn Stanford of the former Ice Caps Lord looking in the ACHL approved Stanford to put a team in Newfoundland, St. John's, Newfoundland, Canada. All right, NHL news. Going back to the LA Kings I brought up, they fired their head coach. They are last in the Pacific Division and last in the league. Go all out.
A huge surprise.
Yeah, no shot, not really. Lemieux for the Winnipeg Jets has been suspended 2 games for an illegal check against Trocheck of the Panthers.
That'll teach him.
Yep. NHL and FanDuel form a new multi-year partnership. Let me see here.
The 3 stars of the week.
Yeah, sure, you can read that off.
3rd star of the week, Braden Point. 2nd star of the week, Elias Patterson. He deserved that. And 1st, with a surprise, is Sean Monahan.
No, not really.
I can see why, but yeah, he did tear it up.
Yeah, the Coyotes winning streak. The Coyotes can win their 6th consecutive game. Can win 6 consecutive games for the first time since February 16th to the 28th of 2012 when they played the Philadelphia Flyers at Eagle River Arena on Monday tonight when we're recording this. That would be pretty cool. There was some other goodies. Surprisingly, Rantanen is doing pretty good as a goalie. Rantanen.
You mean Ranta?
The same thing. I've heard Rantanen, I've heard Ranta, whatever.
Oh,
I say Rantanen. Probably pronounced wrong. It's kind of like saying Brett Favre, where you say the R after the V, even though it's spelled with the R before the V.
Oh.
Renee signs. Yep, saw that. Got that down.
And spot it.
Good, yep. I'm sorry, the Jackets are on a 7-game losing streak. Ooh.
What?
I don't know, it says 7-game losing streak. Then when they beat the Jackets.
The Ducks ended that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it said they ended a 7-game losing streak.
That's good.
It said their record was only 6-6-2, so that didn't make sense.
Oh, well, Stanley Cup Ducks, here we come.
Yeah, right.
Oh, you never know. It's like my prediction with St. Louis winning
Yeah.
Cup.
John Gibson made 24 saves for Anaheim, 6-6-3. Oh, I guess if you count that, okay. Lost 7 straight. Okay, fair enough. I didn't look at the
Wow.
OTLs. Sorry.
This right here.
This was funny. Okay, hold on. The Ottawa Sabres are to host the Tampa Bay Lightning.
I was gonna say that.
I saw this yesterday. In 2000th NHL game for each team. The freaking odds of that, those MFs should have all bought a Powerball ticket.
Mm-hmm.
I took that one from you, didn't I?
What'd you say?
What?
Exactly.
I don't get it.
Oh.
I saw that yesterday and I totally forgot about it.
Oh. And then,
what
didn't you say? The odds of that happening, everybody should have
go
bought
buy a freaking Powerball ticket.
Oh, yeah.
The odds of just 2 teams coming into the league at different years.
Yep.
And then they just happen to play together and it's both their 2000 NHL game.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Yeah.
When Fleury got a shutout against the Hurricanes, it was his 50th NHL shutout.
Wow. The odds of that happening are just fair to Midland,
Pretty much. Well, this is why Monahan's on top, because Monahan scores twice when the Flames beat the Blackhawks to win 4 in a row. So. Alright,
on this day.
I was going to ruin it for me, man.
Oh, sorry.
Alright.
That's what I just saw.
Well, unless you're going to do November 4th.
Yeah, November. Oh, wrong day. Crap.
Dummy.
November 4.
Oh, you can do November 4th.
Wayne Gretzky. We all know who he is. If you don't know who Wayne Gretzky is, then you're just plain stupid.
The hell are you doing?
Yeah. On this day, he gets his 1,000th NHL career assists. Plus, Phil Esposito scores his 600th NHL goal and joins the 600 club, which is pretty good. Just a little bit. And that's it.
November 5th in 1955, Jean Bellevue scores all 4 goals for the Montreal Canadiens in a 4-2 win against the Boston Beaches. 3 of the 4 are on the PP, and are all scored on the same penalty. Must have been a 4-minute or 5-minute major. In a span of 44 friggin' seconds.
Hot dang.
Under the rules at the time, a penalized player must serve his entire minor penalty. So it was not a major. It's just the NHL changes the rule for the 1956-57 season, allowing a penalized player to return the ice if a goal is scored. Okay.
And also for the news,
in 1936, 2 future Hall of Famers make their NHL debuts: center Apps and goaltender Turk Broda. In the first game, a 3-1 loss to the Red Wings. In 42, Carl Liscombe of the Red Wings sets an NHL record with 7 points in a 12-5 victory against the visiting Rangers.
Nice.
Goaltenders Glenn Hall and Early Wakely combined to help visiting St. Louis Blues defeat the Beaches 2-0. Is the first win for the Blues at the Boston Garden since entering the NHL in '67. And ends the Bruins' home unbeaten streak at 29 games, 24-0 with 5 ties. Michael Lacroix, something French, makes 32 saves for his 14th NHL shutout, and Guy Lafleur scores twice in the third. In 1983, the Blackhawks set a record for the fastest 2 goals from the start of a period in the NHL by history by one team. Scores 12 seconds into the period by Ken Yarmchuk, and Darryl Sutter scores at 21 seconds during a 10-5 loss to the Minnesota North. How the hell do you lose 10-5 when you score 2 goals at 21 seconds into the freaking game? You suck.
They woke up.
Yeah, no kidding. On the same night, the Rangers and the Quebec set a record for the fastest 2 goals from the start of a period by 2 teams.
Nice.
Quebec's Andre Savard scored 8 seconds into the third, but the Rangers' Pierre Lechure matches him by scoring 6 seconds later. The game at the Le Cossier, and Quebec ends in a 4-4 tie. Still not done. Settle down over there.
All right.
Rangers goaltender Mike Richards plays his final NHL game, making 39 saves in a 5-2 victory against the Oilers. A game when he is accidentally kneed in the head by former teammate Todd Marchant. And he ends his career as the Rangers' all-time leader and wins at not 300 but 301. Oh, you get a free dinger for this one. And games played at 666.
Hey, I like it.
You're up to 3.
We ain't going for a record this episode.
Obviously, both surpassed by Lundqvist. On 2011, 8 Philadelphia Flyers score goals in a 9-2 victory against the Columbus Blue Jackets. It's the first time Philly has gotten goals from 8 players since October 23rd in 1883.
Holy smokes.
And in 2017, Matthew Barzal becomes the first New York Islander rookie to have 5 assists in 1 game.
Just
a couple beers.
A little bit.
The first of Barzal's 3 5-point games during his first NHL season comes in a 6-4 win against the Colorado Avalanche at the Barclays Center. Alright, that's all I got, other than like 1,000 different things.
Right. Also in the news that I forgot to mention, Eric Stahl of the Minnesota Wild scores his 400th NHL goal in a win when they won against the Blues.
Cool.
Hot dang.
Alright, I got story time now.
400 goals now. Just a little bit. Oh yeah, story. Yeah, let's hear it. This ought to be good.
Alright.
I have my buzzers ready.
Alright, and I have my story time. Alright, this is how it goes.
Tune in next week.
Tune in next week when the NASCAR
next episode.
Race.
Yeah.
NASCAR nap.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so yesterday I came home from getting some senior pictures done.
Nice.
And me and my mom both came home, and my dad sitting on the couch, and
he's just sitting there.
He's sitting on the couch. He's like taking a little snooze. He gets up. He's gonna go put stuff in the dishwasher, and he bends over, and he hears a sound. He's like, "Oh, I ripped my shorts again." Earlier that day, he ripped his shorts doing the same thing.
Oh my!
Opening up the dishwasher and putting stuff in it. He ripped his shorts open, and he just did it even more. And so he's walking with like a foot tear in his shorts. It looked like he was wearing assless chaps.
Oh my god! That's great.
It was fire in hell.
Oh yeah, and he's out there right now mowing the lawn.
Yeah.
If he
wait.
Oh, not anymore. It just went off.
It's not him mowing the lawn. It's the neighbor.
Oh.
God, that was funny in hell. I was pissing my pants myself. It was
It
funny.
just dying laughing.
Funny. Oh my God.
And then he puts on another pair, bends it down again to do more than this shit. He puts on a different pair of shorts or whatever and rips them too.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, that'd be even funnier. Oh my God. Dude, that's great.
That was pissing my pants.
Just dying laughing.
It's hilarious.
Was it ever?
Okay. Now, I think we got everything. Yeah. Now on to trivia. Alright, if you haven't noticed, the sound and the picture have actually lined up now on the previews.
Nice.
They were unlined up, and I fixed them. So I could play a bunch of... Like, I don't know, I don't think it picked it up, but during the trivia I played a duck sound, and I'm pretty sure it didn't pick it up. But I could play a whole bunch of different things, and it wouldn't pick it up. Anyways, trivia time, be like.
Alright, now what we gonna do is...
Saw the top of your head off.
Right around in there with a stick.
See if we get that dead brain claw.
Inside redneck jokes. Never fails.
Alright.
You're up first, Dad.
I am? Okay.
Yeah, get the timer ready.
Alright. Which NASCAR driver is the oldest, winningest driver in a single season?
Okay.
I don't need the age. I don't need the number of wins. I need the driver.
And then the oldest?
The oldest. So which driver is the oldest driver to win the most races in a single NASCAR season?
Oh, okay.
So, oldest old fart out there to win the most races in a single season.
I have my first guess.
All right.
Let me go with Richard Petty. Dang, that's a good guess. That's a good guess.
Fact, with the list I'm getting this from, he's not even on the list.
Oh, mofo. Never mind. I'll take a first hint.
He was 45 years old.
That's a good number.
In 1959. In
Oh,
fact, he
yuck.
holds the top two spots. 1958 and 1959 at 44 and 45.
Yuck.
What's wrong with that?
That was long ago. I might not get this right.
Oh, no, you've heard of him.
I'm going to lose this record.
No, you've heard of him.
I've heard of him?
Yeah, you've heard of him.
Oh.
I'm sure you've heard of him.
That I've heard of him?
I'm sure you've heard of him.
Oh, then that just changes everything. I'll take my next hint.
He had 11 wins that season.
Hot, just a little bit.
And 45 and 7 and 58. I'm sorry, he had 11 and 59 and 7 and 58. Actually, no, he doesn't hold the top two spots. That's a lie.
It's some other guy.
No, the other guy is David Pearson at 10.
Nice.
At 41.
So
if you go for the oldest old fart, yes, he holds the top two spots.
Oh, nice. I'll take my next hint.
Pretty famous NASCAR driver. I'm not even, in my opinion, that's overall.
Well, duh. Sucks. How much time do I got left?
Minute.
1 minute. I'll take my next hint.
That'd be a last hit, because that's too easy.
Okay. I'll take that last hint now.
No, you won't.
I just busted
He
your
was
chops.
born in North Carolina and passed away in North Carolina at the age of 86. So he lived a long life.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What year did he pass?
2000. April 5th, 2000.
Oh, great.
Greensboro, North Carolina. He was the Grand National champion, so this was pre-NASCAR sponsorship in 54, 58, and 59. He won the inaugural 1959 Daytona 500. Tell me who it is.
He won the inaugural...
The inaugural 59 Daytona 500.
Oh, who was his name?
The first Daytona 500.
Who was his name?
You heard of him, and it's not Johnny Beauchamp.
Right. Oh my gosh.
And I'm sorry, you
Fireball
were out of
Robert.
time. That is incorrect.
Oh, frickin', you know this game?
His name was Richard's Petty Daddy, L.A. Petty.
You know...
Yeah, see, I told you you've heard of him.
I have heard of Lipe. Mo frickin'.
That was a good one, too.
That sucks. Major.
They actually showed that because Kevin Harvick won the race this past weekend. It was his 8th. He's like 41, I think. 8th win of the season. And they showed a thing on NBC, and it said that Lee Petty won 11. I was like, good lord, he's an old fart. Mm-hmm. Well, 45 years old, 11 wins. You all whippersnappers suck. Mm-hmm. Back then, it was all about money, though. I mean,
it was.
And that was before NASCAR had a bunch of regulations and stuff. Now, the rule book back there was probably about that thick. Now it's like, I don't even have enough stuff in the room. Stack it all on top. Oh, you see that toolbox? Yeah, I don't know. Can you see that? Oh, don't move it. Don't move it. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Drag that toolbox out without stuff falling.
Hold on. Okay, now show him the paper.
All right.
How thin
this
was
is
it?
how thick it probably was in 59.
Okay, this is about how thick it is now.
No, that's just the glossary.
This is the index.
Yeah, that's the index. And in the book, how tall is the house?
How tall? Yeah, how tall is the house?
Yeah.
How far down is the center of the earth?
Yeah, I could jump from how tall the rulebook is to Brian Francis IQ if I needed to kill myself.
Exactly.
So.
And then for extra measure, his pills.
Yeah.
They just lay on the bottom for extra depth.
No, I could use his pills. Jump off of that to his IQ.
Oh, jeez.
All right, your turn, Ed.
Okay, here we go. Speaking of the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim that go along with the recent expansion teams, one of the more recent ones, not the Vegas Golden Knights, but the Minnesota Wild. About the Minnesota Wild for today's trivia question, who scored the very first goal in the Minnesota Wild franchise history?
The very first goal for the Minnesota Wild.
Yeah, in franchise history.
They were in the league in 2001?
Yeah.
Okay. First goal.
Who scored this? It's like, who had that number? Born February 14, 1982, from Czechoslovakia, 6'1", 201 pounds. That 1 pound makes a difference. Left wing, left-handed shot. He was drafted 3rd overall by the Wild in 2000. His playing career started in 1998 when he played for some other Czechoslovakian league or something. He still currently plays today. And this is your big hint. In the start of the 2009, 2010, from 2000 to 2009, played with the Minnesota Wild. From 2009 to 2013, the New York Rangers, and then traded from in that to the 2012-2013 season. Was traded to the Jackets, played one more season, and then here's your big hint right here if you think about it. From the 2013 to the 2013-2014 season, all the way to the 2017-2018 season, played for the Los Angeles Kings, and then got traded, and currently plays for the Ottawa Senators.
Traded from the Kings?
To the Ottawa Senators.
I didn't keep up with the trades like I wanted to. Oh. What was the number from Minnesota?
10.
Somewhere.
His number was 10 for Minnesota, and for the LA Kings and the Ottawa Senators, it was number 12.
So he's currently number 12.
Yeah.
How old is he again?
36.
Oh, he's on the down half of this.
Yeah, he's about to retire soon.
Yeah.
Won the Stanley Cup with the Kings in the 2013-2014 season.
How much time I got left?
8 seconds.
Well, thanks for the freaking help.
Oh, great.
Quick, throw me his initials.
MG.
MG?
MG. I'll give you some time. MG
MG.
is his initials.
I don't know.
His name of who scored the very first goal in Minnesota Wild franchise history is Marian Gaborik.
Oh, I didn't know he got traded to Senators.
He did. Yep.
Didn't know that.
It's like Jason Arnott all over again.
No, not really.
They're close. But anyway.
No, it's not close. I didn't know that Marian Gaborik was traded to the Senators.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I thought he retired.
Oh, he's dang near there with. He's gonna retire probably the same year as Pekka.
Probably not.
I don't know.
Rene's still doing good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now.
Yeah, now... Oh, God. I hit the right button, you idiot. Now we'll go on to NASCAR. Alright, in NASCAR, they were at Texas Motor Speedway for the AAA 500 at Texas. Where is the thingy?
I don't know.
Where is the thing I want to click on? Where is it at? 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 I just passed it, didn't I? Oh, there it is. The AAA Texas 500.
And the winner of that race
As
was...
I already said earlier when I was talking about Lee Petty, was Mr. Kevin
Happy Harvick. No, dog nab.
That's alright.
It's, yeah. My dad and I don't like it, though. That's the thing.
No, that sucks.
We'd rather have Chase Elliott win.
Yeah, he wasn't fast all weekend.
Yep.
He even said it. He wasn't fast all weekend. He finished 6th, though. Yeah, I'd rather have Chase, too. But,
Yeah, so then, who's locked into the play to the round of 4?
Harvick and Logano.
Oh, that's right.
That's it.
Are in the round of 4.
Yeah, guaranteed.
And then the next race is where at?
Phoenix.
Oh, and then Homestead.
Also known as Kevin Harvick Raceway, so
Yeah.
he has like 100 wins there.
Yeah, and then Homestead, right?
Yeah, and then Homestead, and then the long off week.
Off season. Off week. Yeah, that's how long.
Where this show turns in from the IHN show to the H show.
Yes.
Just hockey.
During the H show.
We might be able to break down some of the games too.
Yeah, we're gonna have to play some games.
No, we'll like break down some of the games, like close, like overtime. Games.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know. We'll have to come
or play some games too. That sounds fun.
I like that.
Anyway,
Harvick finished 1st, Ryan Blaney 2nd, Joey Logano 3rd, Eric Jones 4th, Kyle Larson 5th, Chase Elliott 6th,
nice.
Big Bush 7th, Double A 8th, MTJ was 9th, Austin.
I don't deserve to be in the playoffs. That's why I'm out Dylan.
Was in the top 10. Recky Stenhouse Jr.
And the snack bar.
Yeah, that's right. Was 11th. Brad Millite Keselowski was 12th. Brad the Deuce. Brad Double Deuce.
I said
Paul Menard was 13th.
Paul Menard.
The Blue Deuce.
Uh-huh.
14th was Alex Bowman. 15th, Jimmy.
Johansson.
16th, William Byron. 17th, Kyle. There's only one other Kyle.
The Shrub.
There you go. 18th was Ryan.
Rocket Man Newman.
19th was Jamie.
JB, would you like a Reese's McFlurry with that McChicken sandwich? Nice.
20th was AJ.
Umdinger.
Trevor Main, 21st.
Ty, my brother is Austin. I don't deserve to be in the playoffs. Dylan
was 22nd.
Hey.
Chris Boucher was 23rd. David Reagan, 24th. Bubba Walls, 25th. 26th was Clip with a P. Boyer. 27th, Reagan Smith. 28th was Hot Tamale.
The Mexican.
29th was Michael McDowell. 30th.
I have to guess who was in 30th. Oh, jeez. Come on. Who haven't we said? Dennis Hamlin.
31st was Parker Kligerman. 32nd, Ross Chastain. 33rd, Reed Sorensen. Kyle Weatherman was 34th. Lancaster 35th. JJ
Jelly.
was 36th.
I got it right this time.
Joey Gase 37th. 38th was Matt DiBenedetto. 39th was David Starr. And 40th, dead not to last, was Corey LaJoie. Your stage 1 top 10 was Kevin Harvick, Big Bush, Eric Jones, Ryan Blaney, MTJ, Logano, The Shrub, Menard, Chase Elliott in AA. Stage 2 top 10 was Harvick,
Again.
Blaney, MTJ, Keselowski, Joey Logano, AA, Eric Jones, Big Bush, the 19th of the Mexican, and Chase Elliott. So Harvick got 60 points, which is the most amount of points you can get in a race. Oh, actually, no, you can get 62 technically, but...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how did he not get 62?
Did he not lead a few laps?
No, he led 177 laps. He led the most.
Oh, great.
He should have 100. He should have get 60. He should have gotten 62
Don't
points.
matter anyway.
Unless they first only gets 38 points now, which I don't understand. I don't understand. NASCAR's points, they've gone from like the 5 intervals to like 1.
Yeah.
It used to be first got 160 points, and you could get either 160 or 170 points, and the most you could get was 180 or 170, because you'd get 5 for leading a lap and another 5 for leading the most.
Yep.
So now it's all in ones, and then they got the stupid stages, so I don't know what the hell is going on.
Yep.
Yeah, he also got 2 playoff points because he won both stages. This screwy.
Sucks.
It's screwy.
Because
glossary, index, and rulebook.
This big. And you hear that?
It's all crap.
It's full of bull crap.
Yeah. There's 8 cautions for 37 laps. Competition caution because it rained the day before. Stage 1, the 24 and Jimmy Johansson all decided to get tangled up in turn 3. Mm-hmm. Then stage 2, then the Mexican had a problem. And then the 97 of David Starr, I think he done blowed up. And then the Bubba Wallace, Chris Buescher, and 32 of...
Whatchamacallit?
Who knows? Got in a problem, and then with coming towards the end of the race, the Mexican again, the 51 of Joey Gase, the 47 of AJ,
Dinger.
had a problem, and they sent the race to overtime. Oh, that was good, dude.
Nice.
Overtime finish was great. It was awesome because Harvick started on the inside the previous 2 restarts. Okay. The first one, he barely, because Blaney had a great restart the first time. But Harvick just got a nice side draft, and he pulled away in turn 3. The second time that they had the restart, Blaney, again, Harvick on the inside, Blaney on the outside. Well, Blaney pulled ahead, and it took like 10 laps or 12 laps for Harvick to pass him. And then Harvick started on the outside, and Harvick got a good restart, and so did Blaney. They're like side by side. They went into turn 1, dude, and Harvick, I swear to God, he just power drove right around him. It was like, where the hell was that?
Did somebody give him push to pass?
Yeah, what? It was.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding, dude. He was like this. He was like, they're going side by side, going in turn 1, and it looked like Blaney checked up or like slowed down a little bit, and Harvick was just like full pedal, like took off. Me and my dad just looked at each other like, what the hell was that?
I know. Why? Because it is. The rulebook. You know, it's just full of. You know.
There were 16 lean changes among 7 drivers: Blaney, Harvick, Logano, Bowman, Wallace, Johansson, Keselowski. And that's it. Ryan Blaney was on the pole of a speed of 200.505 miles an hour.
Just a little bit.
Under 27 seconds. At Texas, it's fast as hell.
Mm-hmm. But Atlanta.
Yeah. Atlanta's fast, too.
Yeah.
Almirola had 80 passes in the race. Passed 80 cars.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, here's a dinger. Kevin Harvick got his 45th win. Dinger. Dropped to 4.
It's pretty good. Ain't going for a record today.
Hell.
There's no way I'm gonna get 17 and tie it in like a few seconds.
Hell no.
No.
Let me see here. Okay, your points is Kevin Harvick is overtaken the points lead from the Shrub. At 41.43, the Shrub's at 41.28. Mum TJ's at 41.25, and Logano's at 41.19. Big Bush is at 4,100 exactly. Chase Elliott at 40.86. Eric Almirola at 40.68, and Clip with a P. Boyer at 40.52.
Too bad the guy who had 40.68 points couldn't have one more point.
Yeah.
You know, that just sucks.
Damn it, Almirola.
Mother.
Let me see. Okay. The
Most passes, Alberola.
The next race is on November 11th for the 31st annual Can-Am 500 kilometer at ISM, also known as Phoenix International Raceway, for 500 kilometers. Sure as hell ain't miles for 312 laps. 500, yeah, because Phoenix is a mile.
Yeah.
Because if they did 500 miles, that would take almost. It's already a 3.5 hour race. It would take almost 5 hours.
Yeah.
Texas, by the way, was in 3 hours, 21 minutes, and 27 seconds. The margin of victory was almost a half a second.
Hot dang.
So
not 2 1,000ths of a second this race. No, but it'll be next race with Carl Edwards and Kevin Happy Harvick, if you remember that race at Phoenix. You remember that finish?
Oh, that was good.
That was
2016.
Oh, that's right.
It was back to back.
Banging.
It was back to back races that were within like 100th of a second. Yeah, because Hamlin beat Martin Truex Jr. at the Daytona 500 by 100th of a second.
Yep.
And then Harvick beat Edwards by 100th of a second. Because Edwards was on fresh tires, and they went to overtime, and Harvick stayed on old tires, and he just barely beat him. They were like banging doors to the finish line. It was great.
Yep.
Good race, good
Beating
race.
and banging.
Of course, you do that now, you get penalized, but...
Yeah. If you ain't rubbing, you ain't racing.
Yeah, rubbing's racing, man. Here's a big... Here was a big, huge hiccup by NASCAR. So...
this ought to be good.
The rule in NASCAR is if you fail pre-race inspection 3 times, you got to go to the back of the field.
That'll teach them.
Jimmy Johnson was sent to the back of the field for the Texas race.
How many times did he fail inspection?
Twice.
Holy crap, that is a hiccup.
There was a miscommunication between NASCAR officials, and he was, for no reason, sent to the back of the field.
That's good stuff right there.
So, and once the race starts, there's no way to correct. I mean, if they would have found out right before the green flag, they would have been like, "Hey, Johnson, go back to your starting spot," you know. But once the race started, there's like, you can't do anything.
Yeah. I say you ain't gonna fix that.
No. I mean, even if you you can't.
I know, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
So.
I tell you what, if somebody's gonna lose their job over that.
Exactly.
You can't say.
Oops.
No, you can't have that much. That's a big hiccup.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he was supposed to start in like the top 10.
Wow. I know. I know. I like what you said. I know. You really can't fix it. Yeah, that is for dang sure. Yeah. You can't say oops on that. Yeah, no kidding. You know, the nerve of some people. Why is he going to get fired? Because the rule book's too big. That's why.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to start 23rd.
23rd.
But still, 23rd versus 40th is...
Uh-huh.
So... what do you do about it?
I know.
Yeah, that's a big oopsie on NASCAR. Daniel Suarez says nothing is finalized for 2019 as of right now.
Oh, great.
The Coke Zero Sugar the Coke 400, the Coca-Cola 400, also known as the Firecracker 400 at Daytona. Tickets go on sale tomorrow as of this recording. So yesterday when this comes out, Tuesday, November 6th.
Nice.
Gateway Motorsports Park making improvements to seating layouts. Ooh.
Doing something right.
Because they want a cup race there.
Dang straight.
In conjunction with the sports marketing program at Maryville University in St. Louis, conducted extensive fan surveys following its 2017-18 IndyCar and NASCAR events. The surveys provided detailed information pertaining to the likes and needs of fans who attended both races at the unique 1.25 mile oval. As a result of these surveys, changes have been made to accommodate the fans to provide a better race day experience. The seating sections, formerly known as gold level, silver level, and general admission, have been changed to reflect color coding of the seats. In the past, it was difficult to clearly distinguish the difference between the various seat types and pricing levels. The new seating designators will be checkered flag for the seats colored black and white, and the red reserved for the chaired backed bleacher seats that are red in color. General admission bench seating will be referred as to gray level to correspond to the aluminum bleacher seats without a seat back. Customers had requested that the track offer a wider premium seat option to adjust the seating standards that have changed in the last 20 years because nobody goes to NASCAR events. Yeah, seats used to be 18 inches, now they're 22 inches because it takes up seat space. So there's less people you can fit in the stadium, so it looks fuller.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the Texas. Oh my God. Did you see overviews of the Texas race?
The overviews?
Like how many people were there, or lack thereof? It was sad.
Not a soul?
It was sad.
Not a soul.
Huge empty splotches of aluminum seating. It was sad.
Huge everywhere.
They've stated that many of the areas directly above the start-finish line and the preferred seating areas were crowded and could be uncomfortable on the nights of bigger events. As a result, Gateway has adjusted the seat sizes in all areas of the checkered flag sections, and fans now have an additional 7-inch, holy crap, of space per seat. In most cases, this will reduce to the total number of fans per row in the premium section from 19 to 14. Seat 14 will now become the aisle seat in the premium sections. This will provide ample room for comfort and still provide the necessary room for headsets, scanners, and other race day necessities. I think they're mostly doing it because it cuts back on seat. And they're trying to hide that, we're cutting back on the seat capacity to make it look better.
Mm-hmm.
Our customers also requested that video screens move closer to the main grandstand and premium seating areas for better viewing and replays. Our track is working with video screen provider ScreenWorks to construct a new screen setup for the IndyCar event. They'll move it more than 300 feet closer to the start-finish line. This will make the pre-race, in-race footage, and post-race celebration even more spectacular. With the largest video screen in the ScreenWorks inventory, we will continue to offer a second video screen in the Turn 1 area for fans in the south end of the grandstands and suite viewers. Prior ticket buyers requested that package programs be offered for fans who want to easily purchase the best day experience possible. As part of the new Checkered Flag Club program, fans may secure everything they will need for a great weekend of racing on one easy transaction. That's what you need to do. You need to make things easier.
Yep.
You make things easier for people, more will come.
And you make this thinner.
Yeah, right. The last thing we need to do is need more change.
Yeah.
Don't add pages. Don't take away pages. To keep the same amount of pages.
Mm-hmm.
IndyCar ticket renewals begin today as of this upload. NASCAR ticket renewals will start on November 14th, and a sale to the general public begins November 23rd. A deposit of just 10% payable by November 23rd will secure customers 2019 tickets and add-ons. So, if you want to know, Texas TV ratings, NBCSN earned a 1.5 overnight rating, off a tick from last night's 1.6 overnight rating. Last year's race. So.
And now,
I don't think there's much else. Oh, yes, there is something else. Chevrolet has updated the Camaro SS for the Xfinity Series and Silverado for the next year being the NASCAR Gander Outdoors Series in 2019. This is the third time the Xfinity Series Camaro SS has received an update since its competition debut in 2013. The first time since 2014 the Gander Outdoors Truck Series Silverado has been redesigned. So they pretty much just look a little bit more closer to their designated car. So pretty much the Truck Series car has the same front, and now the Xfinity Series car will have the same front. Mm-hmm. So it's not quite going to be like the ZL1 where it looks almost like exactly the same. Oh, excuse me. So. Hey. International Speedway Corporation, also known as NASCAR, have acquired the assets of racing electronics.
Oh, nice.
So, if you go to, everybody uses racing electronics, on headsets and stuff.
Yep.
Beginning January 1st, 2019, ISC will assume operation of racing electronics. So, I don't know if they went bankrupt or they just outright bought them, like how NASCAR bought ARCA. So, that's big, because everybody uses racing electronics.
Yeah.
What? Oh my God. It's so dumb.
I know, right?
O'Reilly Auto Parts sponsoring ISM Raceway's start-finish line. Why the hell do you need to sponsor a start-finish line?
It's so stupid, isn't it?
What? I don't get it.
Neither do I.
Oh my God. Everything's got to be sponsored these days. So.
I know.
What? The track crescent is located near the new start finish line between turn 3 and 4, providing a wide apron where O'Reilly will place some incredible signage. At 466 foot by 210 foot, the logo will be nearly 1.5 times as long as a football field in the most prominent area of the track. I believe they mean under the dog leg. I think, or no. Okay, I remember now because they moved the start finish line. It used to be on the old front stretch. Now it's over between the old turn 2 and the dog leg.
Yep.
So now it's there. They also they reconfigured pit road a little bit. Mm-hmm. So now like it doesn't quite as follow the turns 1 and 2 as much. It kind of cuts out earlier. Mm-hmm. So that it doesn't cross the start finish line. It goes behind it. I think it comes out right before the dog leg or right after the start finish line, something like that. So it gives a big, technical term would be big ass piece of pavement. And I think that's where they're going to put the O'Reilly thing. Because I was like, why would you put, my first one I said they probably haven't had the dog leg. I'm like, well, that doesn't make sense because they're going to have cars driving over it the whole time because people cut through the dog leg. Mm-hmm. Which I hate that. I think they should be allowed to cut through the dog leg.
Yep.
I think it's dumb. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it gives you no advantage.
Yep.
Because you slow down, you go through it, because you don't have the banking, and you bottom out the car. I mean, I haven't seen an amazing last lap pass. Mm-hmm. So.
Except for that one with Edwards and Harvick.
Well, was in turn 3 and 4, though.
Yeah.
That wasn't going through cutting the dog leg.
Oh, right.
So that's what I'm saying. Now it will never happen because.
Yep.
The dog leg is now just after the start finish line. It's on the other side of the track. So
right.
I have never seen, since they repaved Phoenix, I think 2012, 2013. They've never. No, it wasn't that early. Sorry.
Earthquake.
No kidding. So. Okay. So I haven't seen them do it before, so I don't know. Find out. I think that's all I've got. Let me check Google, not my other news source. Nope, that's all I got. All right, start going.
It is time for yours truly, my favorite game of the show, because we saved the best for last. Who had that number? Okay. It is time for Who Had That Number, my favorite game, and I'm up first. So, today's Who Had That Number. Speaking of the Anaheim Ducks, that's one of my favorite teams, and it's going to be one about today. Who had the key number is 35 for the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim in the 2006-2007 season.
2006-2007, number 35.
For the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim.
That's a damn good question. I don't know the answer.
I don't know either.
Oh, that sucks. Well, I guess nobody's going to get it.
All right. I'm just going to sit here and wait for the timer to run out.
All right. Twiddle your thumbs.
Born May 16, 1977, age 41. He is retired. 6'1", 201 pounds. Also the same height and weight as Marian Gaborik.
Oh, jeez.
I know. What are the odds of that? His position is a goaltender. He is the netminder. He catches with his left hand, blocker with his right. He was drafted in the 1995 NHL Draft 13th overall by the Hartford Whalers.
95. Okay.
95. And
so he would be backing up Patrick Waugh.
His playing career was from 1997 to 2014. His goaltender number for the Hartford Whalers was 47, and then he was 35 the rest of his career.
When was he traded to the Ducks, or when did he sign with the Ducks?
He played for the Calgary Flames in the 98-99 season. I don't know what his number was.
Easy enough for you to say.
He first played for the Ducks in the 2000-2001 NHL season. And then in the 2009-2010 season, he was traded to the yours truly, the Toronto Maple Leafs. Played for them and retired with the Colorado Avalanche in 2013-2014 and was traded to the Avalanche in the 2011-2012 season. 1 minute left. His national team is Canada.
Figured.
And his initials with 50 seconds on the clock is JSG.
JSG?
Yep, it's his initials.
So is it like a 2 first name, or is it kind of like a hyphenated last name?
2 first name.
Okay. So JSG.
Yeah. Was their goaltender for the Ducks when they won the Cup in 2006-2007. He tore it up.
No kidding. Give me something else.
Let's see here. Oh, there goes the timer. Let's see.
What is his name?
Even though he's Canadian, his name is French. His name is John Sebastian Jaguar. Please tell me you've heard of him.
Nope.
You gotta be kidding me. You've never heard of J.S. Jaguar?
No.
Famous goaltender for the Ducks, played with the Avalanche and Toronto Maple Leafs.
Not that famous. I haven't heard of him.
Holy crap. Well, his all-time stats... 597 NHL games played, 262 wins, 216 losses, 25 ties. I don't know why that's the tie. Oh, ties. Oh, yeah, from the
pre-shootout.
Yep. And then 50 overtime / shootout losses. 33,717 minutes. 1,423 goals against, 38 career shutouts, 2.53 all-time goals against average, .913 all-time save percentage.
Damn.
52 games played in the playoffs, 33 wins, 17 losses, 3,167 minutes, 110 goals against, 6 shutouts in the playoffs. Oh my gosh, his average for the playoffs, 2.08 goals against average and a .925 save percentage in the playoffs.
Stepped it up.
Hot dang, did he ever? I could have said some awards.
Oh well.
You wouldn't have known, but...
I gotta do mine.
2003 Conn Smythe, and then Stanley Cup champion 2007, and played in the 2009 All-Star game. And that is all.
Alright, well, I also have a goalie.
Oh, no.
Who also
played for the Ducks.
No, who also had the number 35. Oh, wait, what the heck? There you go, free dinger.
Free dinger. I like it. That's great. 35 goaltender. Okay.
Who had the number 35 for the Chicago Blackhawks in the 1972-73 season?
Oh my gosh, I quit. There's no way I'm gonna get this guy. Probably typed up some random guy, and that's what came up. Some random goaltender, number 35 for the Hawks in the 72 what season?
72-73 season.
72-73 season.
He was originally drafted by, well, not even drafted. He was originally played for the Montreal Canadiens as a number 1 in the 68-69 season, and then signed with the Then the Blackhawks picked him up on waivers, essentially, in 1969. And he played with the Blackhawks until his retirement in 1984.
Initials. Look on your face. I know. I just can't. There's no way I'm gonna get this. I'll be danged if I get this.
He grew up in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, with his brother.
Nice.
Fellow future NHL star. Insert name here. He played college for Michigan Tech.
Hey.
His national team. He was obviously from Canada. His national team is Canada and the U.S. because where is that? In 1981, became a naturalized American citizen.
Oh, nice.
In 1971 and 72 season, he had posted the lowest goals against average of his career at 1.77.
Hot dang.
And shared the Vezina with backup Gary Smith. He is one of just 8 goalies to win the Vezina, catching the puck right-handed.
Wow.
His number is retired by the Blackhawks. His brother helped found the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Guess it's Corey Crawford. Are you stupid? Holy smokes. What is his name?
His brother's name is Phil.
Oh!
He was one of the pioneers of the now popular butterfly style.
Oh, no kidding. What is his name?
He was named one of the 100 greatest NHL players.
Nice. At what spot does he hold? Like in the 80s or 70s, 90s?
I just saw it. 79.
Wow. 79.
His brother, Phil, is at 18th.
I was to say, I know you're...
Okay, you're at 3 minutes, but I haven't gave you the initials yet. His initials are T.E.
Terry Esposito. It is... What is it? I know his brother now. His brother's Phil Esposito.
You already had your guess.
No, sheep.
Because you're out of time, I was going to give you one guess. And then you answered.
Gosh.
His
first name...
You're so close. It wasn't Terry Esposito. It was Tony Esposito.
That's his mother name.
Yeah.
You know...
Oh.
Gosh dang this first name and the same first name as Smoke from NASCAR. God. You know.
This is great.
You know.
This is great stuff.
That's almost as bad as William Karlsson.
Yeah, almost. Almost. That was a good one. I had that.
I was in flames, you know. You know.
All right. Well, now we have to close up shop here. Boy, we almost broke an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
We didn't even have IndyCar.
Oh my God, that's bad.
We had hockey a lot.
It's gonna be just the H show. The H show here soon.
Yeah, pretty couple weeks. Pretty much after Thanksgiving.
All right, time to pack her up.
So with that, if you enjoyed this, please leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. Excuse me. If you want to make our setup better, if you want to support us on Patreon, link to that is in the description below. If you want to contact the show, it is ihnshow@gmail.com. That is also in the description of this video and every video. I think if you want to start a discussion in the comments, please knock yourself out. If you want to send an email to suggest a player, we would love that. Or a trivia question, or a fun fact, please. I have no idea how hard it is to find that stuff.
This is why we rely on the internet.
Yeah, I mean, it takes us about a half hour to 45 minutes before the show starts just to find those 3 things for him and 4 things for me. Because you can't do something stupid, because I did the what tracker math. Because you can't do something stupid easy. Fun fact's easy. You can just type in, like, hockey fun fact, and it'll give you stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, you have to do somebody that's famous, but not too famous, but famous enough
as
to you would know them.
The other person
would know
them. Guess them.
And they also do that for trivia. You have to do a question that's hard, but not too hard. And a question they would also know. Yeah, it's
and fun fact, you can knock yourself out.
Yeah, you can do something stupid, but it's just a cluster. So
a total show.
Yeah. So White flag in the air. Got anything else to add there, Junior?
Not a dang thing.
All right, then here comes the checker flag.